Oh, Jack hit room. I don't know. May, can you speak for a minute? Okay, that did not.
My fault. Is this any better? Fuck. You sound normal to an extent.
There, I'm gonna try to...
Oh!
Yo! What the fuck is going on?
So anyway, we're live.
We are live. I'm trying to see if... No.
Oh shit! Get away! Get away!
Did not work. Where are these headphones? Where are they? I'm so confused. Okay, hold up.
They've got to be these, right? Oh, there you go. There you go.
There you go. May talk.
Holy shit, Alex!
Oh, change the
how did
speaker,
you
change the
befriend
speaker.
Boris Johnson?
Where? Here.
No, and down there.
All right, May talk.
Talk.
Fucking hell.
Fuck's sake! This is so fucked.
Are you monitoring? Oh, audio monitoring, monitor and output.
Oh, there we go. Monitor. Okay, May talk.
Hello.
There
Oh
we
my
go.
god, we might have done it. Let's go.
Audio
May.
god.
Our audio god, let's fucking go. All
I'm
right, May.
beginning to feel like an audio god. Audio god.
Alright, so, I've left a link in the, description, I should have at least, hopefully, of Damar Hamlin's charity. He, of game, Bills Bengals game. He's still in critical condition. We don't have any news on it. A community toy drive. That he
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of people donated money to that. Yeah.
Yeah, so he started it in 2020 when he was still in Pitt, and original goal was 2,500. It's reached $6.8 million to today. Right now, as we're live with this,
Dude, world's best toy drive. Let's get it.
Yeah, so I left the link to it in the description. I personally have donated to it. Normally I spend $100 on packs like this to open once a week, and I got enough paycheck money. I was like, I'm gonna sauce up Damar Hamlin with a donation. So,
And to be clear, this isn't just a toy drive.
yeah,
It started as that, but it is more than that, and you can read the description.
yeah. Damar Hamlin's team has put out a couple of updates. So if you have the money, please go.
I'm assuming the game eventually. Are we at the official thing where did it get
No,
not
it
postponed?
has not. It
Did
has
it just?
not. It
It's
has
not
not
being
been
resumed
scheduled.
this week, but there's no firm.
Yeah. What happened on the field is very sad, and prayers go to Damar Hamlin.
Of course.
Also, prayers out to Uche's family. He supposedly died of a heart attack yesterday.
Also,
day before, something like that. Monday.
I'm just I want to say genuinely, can we talk about T. Higgins for a moment?
Hold up. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, Uche, if you don't know who that is, he's a ex-NFL lineman, played with the Jaguars, and he became a content creator after he retired and left football as a football content creator. He was with Tree and 5 Points on their podcast, Dumpster Fire. I love seeing him. I loved hearing his input. They actually had a stream yesterday when I was at work that I watched earlier today. Just reminiscing on the good times with him. Give that a watch as well. Rest in peace, UJ. May, what were you going to say?
I just wanted to talk about T. Higgins because I was reading on Reddit, like, that guy's probably in such a mental, he's probably in such a rut and down on himself, and he probably feels terrible. And because he was the one, I'm pretty sure, who committed the tackle, but it wasn't anything bad or anything. It just, I just feel like if I was him, the anxiety would boil up, and I wouldn't be able to sleep, and I would just slowly fall into this basically pit of descent, and I don't wish that on anybody. genuinely. But
Yeah.
that's just me.
Yeah, and there was who was the guy on ESPN that tried to blame T. Higgins
Yeah,
for it?
that was such a dick
That's messed
move.
up.
I just heard this now, but if so, fuck that guy.
Yeah, so there was a guy on ESPN that was like, he led with his helmet and it's like to his chest. He purposely tried to injure him. It's like, no, he didn't. He led with the shoulder. It was supposed to be like a truck, and as I said earlier, when it happened, when the injury happened at the right but obviously very bad time. It was the right circumstances for the injury. It did not happen at the right time
it's
at
like
all.
a 20 millisecond window or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That it just hit the wrong place at the wrong time. And
yeah. And I hope he's recovers and is okay.
There's been good news lately. I mean, he's still in critical condition, but by all reports, he's improving. He's on less oxygen.
Yeah, 50.
W.
He was on 100% earlier today. I think he went on like 50%.
W.
So he's getting better slowly but surely, which is great to hear.
And that is about the best case scenario you can hope for having a heart attack. I mean,
yeah.
Trained first responders right there, right next to a trauma center. Like he is in good hands.
Yeah. And obviously T. Higgins, he's been demonized by fans, by the media. It was not his fault.
But why? It was just a regular.
Because
he didn't even do a dirty tackle. It was just a regular tackle.
No, yeah. So people are just. I feel like people just want to have someone to blame just to make it feel better for themselves. When realistically, he had nothing to do with it. And
poor fella. Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, the media will do a lot of things just to come up with a title and a catchy story. It's just so stupid. I'd also just like to speak about Skip Bayless. Total dickhead move.
Bozo.
The dude's an ass. He tweeted out something, I don't know what he exactly tweeted out, but it was along the lines of how could you consider postponing this game? This is week end of the season, week 17. How do you consider postponing this game or canceling the game? And it's and he's he came on to the what was it, First Take? What is it? Undisputed. And First Take is Stephen A.
Yeah, they used to, yeah.
Undisputed. It was Shannon Sharp, and Shannon was giving his monologue, just giving his respects, and Skip would interrupted him. It was I don't even no. He's I don't take anything back. I mean everything I say, and it's dude, you're just a dick. There's no point.
Bozo alert.
What the fuck? Anyway.
I mean, this is who we knew Skip Bayless was.
Yeah, Skip Bayless is slimy and stuff.
Looks
so.
like this is.
Yeah, no,
this
he's
pushed
always.
Shannon over the edge. And
yeah, so him and
that could finally end up pushing Skip Bayless towards not being on all of our screens anymore. That would be lovely.
I hate Skip. Yo, replace me with Skip.
No.
Well, I wanna argue with Shannon Sharp.
Okay, that would be kind of fun.
That would be really cool. I just me with my stupid football knowledge, just arguing with an actual NFL player. That'd be so dope.
Actually,
no,
he's the best quarterback in football. Here's why.
He's thrown double touchdown passes in all 5 of his games.
No, that's
I wanted to.
What?
Yeah, no, for real. I just wanted to say that what's the old expression that I'm thinking of with Skip Bayless? He's what is it, a sheep in wolf's clothing or something like that? He appears to always take the high route and in debates, and he always I support the players. Yeah. Oh wait, what? Oh, but.
In sheep's clothing, possibly.
Possibly. Yeah, you're probably right. But he's always been the guy that when he's next to Shannon, right? And they're doing it. He's always the guy that I'm for the NAACP. I'm for men and women of color and athletes and blah blah blah. And I love this, that, and the other, and everyone blah blah blah. He's always the. But then as soon as he's watching a game, when he gets home, it's the filter comes out. It's just and it's just his raw opinion. I just holy crap. I don't know why. I think the only thing worse than Skip Bayless is Boston's WEEI news network. I hate them more than anything else on this planet. As far as sports journalism and
okay.
they say anything for the sake of quote unquote comedy. Um now listen, I've never been a Tua guy, but that doesn't mean I hate him for, anything to do with it, with his nationality or where he came from or anything. But WEEI made jokes when he was like literally made jokes like 10 seconds after he got a concussion. Like they were live to the people on WEEI were making stuff, and it was just vulgar and ugly, and people can Google it. They can Google WEEI tweets to a Tagovailoa, and you could just see it. But I don't know why you have to be that much of a piece of shit. I get comedy's subjective, but that's just being a dick. That's not being funny at all. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Yep. Clicks.
But are we gonna do predictions, my dudes? What are we doing here, boys?
So let's talk about it. Cowboys game, I got it right. Jack got it right.
We didn't end up getting predictions for you, I don't think.
Yeah, we didn't end up getting predictions from
No, I've been just busy with family and other stuff, so I will reconvene this
more
week.
important things.
Like,
But yeah,
Genuinely.
yeah, well, no, but y'all the boys, y'all the family, don't worry.
Hey, what was that? Man, what do you
Yeah, no, I have
Go again.
a caffeine-free Coke. But yeah, I would have picked the Cowboys. No, my bad. I'm thinking Cowboys Eagles on Christmas Eve. My brain's still
Cowboys
like
Titans.
I'm still thinking 2 weeks back. That's my skill issue. But yeah, I would have picked the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right though. We good. We straight. Moving on to the Cardinals. And I don't know who the Cardinals Falcons. I guess Cardinals. Jesus, I guessed Cardinals. I got it wrong. Jack guessed Falcons. Got it right. Cool.
Did Colt
Patriots.
McCoy play?
What?
No, it was David Blau, I believe.
No, David Blau. Yeah, and David Blau's playing versus the Niners. So
that dude's unnoticed.
Here's the number.
No,
defense.
dude.
Niners backups by 60.
Bro, you might as well rest the starters.
I mean, you can't really rest the backup quarterback, but other than that,
Well, you could go with Josh Johnson. You could.
is Nick Mullins available?
No, Nick Mullins wasn't that good for us, but like he was good with Kittle. You know what I mean? Like he's literally the reason why Kittle broke like the tight end receiving record.
Okay.
And then no, I'm actually dead serious. He only threw to Kittle. Like Kittle was our only liable option. Anyway, Patriots one step closer to making the playoffs. Although I'm not going to be rooting for them on Sunday. Matrix is. I'm rooting for the Steelers. But if the Patriots make it, I'm not going to be mad. Cool, Patriots make it. Awesome. They deserve it. I mean, they've gone through all this stuff. So
we
Alex is
will.
the number one Mac Jones fan.
I would be the number one Mac Jones fan if
He
was
loves
on my
the cut of
team.
his jib.
What?
I
Jimmy
just want
Garoppolo's
to
better
say
looking.
that I've said this before, and I will say it again.
Mm-hmm.
I am the realest Pats fan out there, and we are going to play the Bills. We're gonna Matt Patricia and Belichick are gonna do some gadget trick plays, and we're gonna look competitive for roughly 2 to 2.5 quarters, and then Josh Allen is going to just touch us for a little while, and then they're gonna get 2 touchdowns. You say I'm wrong. Say I'm wrong.
No, you're
say I'm
not.
wrong.
I'm
not
gonna
wrong.
disagree, but we also have no idea what's going on with the Bills moving forward,
This is true.
right? So we can't know how they're playing coming back. We don't even know if they're gonna play this Patriots game, right? Like we really
Don't they have
know
to?
what's going on. I mean,
No.
yeah,
I mean, technically, yeah, but
theoretically, as of now, yes, and I believe they went through a walkthrough today and like got back to practice and back in the facility. But the NFL was non-committal, right? They wouldn't say that things
As
weren't
always.
happening. Besides, Bills Bengals will not be resumed this week. That was the only thing they committed to. So we really don't know moving forward what that Patriots Bills game is going to look like or if it's happening.
the shock of the week. The Eagles lost again.
What is it really a shock when they're not playing Jalen Hurts?
Well, they're playing the Saints. May
Yeah, the Saints are
the
another
Saints
level
are
of awful.
garbage. They are garbage, And
I
just
guess.
throwing that out there, the Niners held them scoreless. Now, we did only score 13 points that game, but we still held them scoreless and won the game.
And
the Eagles cannot say the same.
I mean, they still held them to 13, which should be
Yeah.
enough to win.
Yes.
It ended
In
up
normal
20 to
Eagles
10
fashion.
because of a pick six, but the Eagles defense allowed 13 points.
Yep.
The Eagles offense has scored more than 13 points like every freaking week, so
Yeah.
you know.
I do. So that with Eagles lost, by the way, I'm just gonna throw this out there. The Niners still have a shot at the 1 seed.
What has to
And I
happen?
believe
Alex?
so do the Vikings as
The
well.
Giants
Possibly
have to
not.
for what has to happen, the Giants have to win against the Eagles
Mhm.
and the Niners have to win against
The Cardinals. The David
So,
Bell Cardinals.
So-
that's pretty much guaranteed on the Niners side of things, but the Giants are most likely resting. They're going to be
No,
resting.
no. Dable's already made sure starters are starting.
That's not necessarily true.
Well, he
Um,
said it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Remember, I actually know
Okay.
like my team. So the Giants are at least probably going to be resting anyone who's been injured this year. So that means almost certainly no Saquon, no Leonard Williams, no Azeez Ojulari. It's unknown but probable that a guy like Adoree Jackson, who's been out for a few weeks but is healthy now, will play. But we don't know how much. So most likely the starters are going to play like a half, or they go for the full game. But anyone who has a risk of being hurt is going to be taking it easy. Because this game does nothing for the Giants in the playoffs or moving forward. It's just a grudge match against the Eagles.
Or, they could take it as, screw the Eagles, they're our rivals, and we want to put them on the ground, so then they don't get the 1 seed.
The goal here is for Azeez Ojulari and Leonard Williams, two of the only NFL caliber players on that defense, to actually play in the playoff game.
Xavier McKinney?
I said two of the only.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say the two.
I thought you said the two only, and I'm
No,
like,
no.
hold up.
I
You
wouldn't
can't
exclude
say
Thibodeau
that.
from that. Thibodeau's already earned
I was
that.
gonna say there's a lot of caliber NFL caliber. All right, we have the Giants beat the Colts, and it wasn't just a beating. It wasn't just a win. It was a beatdown of the Colts. Daniel Jones went off. He only threw for like 100-something yards, but he threw 2 touchdowns and ran for 2 more. Absolutely.
38-10 final?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I would have rather had Saquon got a couple touchdowns to improve his comeback player of the year.
Landon Collins got a pick six.
Oh wait, Landon Collins, like
Yes.
the guy who
He jumped an out route, took it to the house.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for him. Jack was a big Landon Collins fan before he left for Washington.
I was.
Because he was supposed to win
I was.
DPOY, and who won it instead?
I believe Khalil Mack that year.
Khalil Mack did not deserve that DPOY. Landon Collins did.
Landon Collins was a better defensive player. Khalil Mack had sacks, but that's it.
That's basically what DPOY is sacks.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest.
Sacks award.
It's either sacks or Aaron Donald, and that is it.
Well, even Aaron Donald gets sacks.
Yeah, but he doesn't lead the league in sacks, and he still wins it.
I think he might have.
Has he really?
I mean, he had 20 sacks that one year.
I'm looking this up. While we continue.
The Giants
Yeah.
beat down. Biggest win since like 2014 for the Giants, which long time coming. First time they scored 30 points on offense since 2019.
Hold up.
First time they scored 40 points as a team since week 5
Hold up.
of 2020. And hold up. Yes?
Aaron Donald is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, and he should have won
Yeah.
more.
And-
4 times, sorry.
No, that's Defensive Rookie of the Year.
You bet.
And he's a
My
1,
bad.
2,
What?
3, 4, 5, 6. He's a 7-time first team All. Dude's making dude. If he ends up
He's made the
playing,
Pro Bowl
He's a
every
lock.
season
No,
of his
he's already a
career.
lock for Hall of Fame.
no, he is. No, 100%. I'm gonna be honest. If he plays a couple more seasons, he might be better than LT. I'm gonna be honest. LT is ungodly, but
I mean, it's a different era.
Aaron Donald, man, what the heck?
It's a different
Dude's
era.
a beast. All right. Anyway,
LT could not do LT things that nowadays.
this is because
And who knows what Aaron Donald would do
'cause-
off cocaine?
Because LT didn't follow the rules half the time. Well, he did, but
Well,
he didn't
the rules
follow
there
his
were-
coverage.
The rules there were different, though.
No,
I mean,
what I mean by is he'd be supposed to be playing zone, and he'd just rush the passer and get the sack. No
Yeah, but it
problem.
would work. That's what Bill
he-
always said.
Yeah.
He was just smart enough to tackle the quarterback, and he was
Yeah.
just
It's
a
not
beast.
him not following the rules. It's him knowing what works best.
That's true.
He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Okay.
Also,
And
he would
he was
just
also
eat blocks of cocaine.
animal.
Like he.
Yeah, that is true. Cocaine and hookers. All right. Moving on, the Panthers lost to the Buccaneers.
I did call that.
I was
Don't
wrong.
bet against Brady. You've taught me well.
Gonna be honest, I bet against Brady and I was wrong. But here's the
Yeah.
thing: if the Panthers had J.C. Horn on Mike Evans, J.C. Horn was
You're
not in the
saying,
game. If the
you said
Panthers
the
had
word
J.C.
if.
Horn on Mike
Yeah, these
Evans,
what ifs are tough. I don't
these,
think
I
that's
think
true.
because the Panthers only lost by what, 6?
Yeah, and Sam Darnold had about as good of a game as you can ask for. But the thing is,
Exactly.
Tom Brady looked like vintage Tom Brady this game.
I mean, yeah,
I don't think-
430
I mean,
yards,
regardless-
he's playing the
Horn or
Panthers, though.
not,
You guys had a
it's-
rushing touchdown? Oh, Brady, let's go.
JC Horn or not, I think that Tom Brady wins this game.
I also don't think Mike Evans gets 10 receptions for 207 yards and 3 touchdowns on J.C. Horn. But
Okay,
like,
sure, but other than Evans and Godwin, like nobody else on that team got even like targeted. I mean, Julio had 1 catch.
Rashard White
Russell
got targeted
Gage had
5.
3. Okay, yeah, but he's
and Leonard
a
Fournette
running
got
back.
4.
Running
They're
backs.
both running backs.
Those
That's
are
true.
check down options.
True.
But like, if Evans is wiped out, then sure, he doesn't have 207 yards and 3 touchdowns, but Gage might have more than 33. Julio might have more than 1 catch. Right? Like, and Tom Brady was playing really well.
I'll admit. I do like the snares that Ryan Suckup did miss 2 field goals. That's the low light of the week. No, it's not. It's the low light in game. There is the low light of sadly Damar Hamlin.
I
But
think that's.
I think in the Bucks Panthers game, that's the low light. Missing 2 field goals. Also, me and Jack talked about this earlier. Kickers nowadays are way more accurate. Like Justin Tucker versus like David Akers. Who's the other ones? Phil Dawson.
You were looking
Adam Vinatieri.
at Vinatieri, yeah.
Yeah, so like, kickers are more accurate. Fun fact for you.
If
Broncos.
you're mad at your team missing a kick, just remember that he's still more accurate than Vinatieri.
Who's the
That
kicker?
applies for, like, everyone.
Who's the kicker that you had me look up that like was
Kai
like missed?
Forbath.
Yeah, Kai Forbath. He
He
missed
has a
like,
higher career kicking average than Adam Vinatieri.
and he has like what 2 seasons of like 60%.
I don't remember. I mean, Vinatieri had a bunch of seasons at 70-ish.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Broncos. Bad man gone did not work. They almost had it. They were 3 points away.
They were playing from behind though.
They were.
The Chiefs had secured that one, but
Yeah,
the
I think
Broncos had a great start.
they're looking better than they did the first 15 weeks of the season.
They're alive.
They are alive. Nathaniel Hackett's gone, and they are alive. So indeed, Badman is gone. They didn't get the win, but Badman gone.
Someone
Bad
let
man
Russ
gone.
go, and he moved away from the microwave.
Oh no. The Bears lost to the Lions, and they didn't just lose; they got absolutely mauled.
Yeah.
So that is my bad for picking the Bears. I should have picked the Lions. That's my bad.
What were you thinking?
I thought Justin Fields would do something, and I don't think he did.
Why?
Oh, he did fucking something. Oh, he did something, all
He
right.
did something. He just lost
Well,
miserably.
he got hurt.
Yeah.
But other than that, he threw for a whopping 75 yards.
He had,
did run
he
well.
had 132 rushing yards. I thought they were just going to run the ball down their throat, and I was wrong by saying that.
Well,
So
they tried, but
they
you can only do
how many
so much.
plays did they even have? Like they had 50 total plays.
They had 30 team passing yards.
Yeah, because of the sacks.
Oh.
Because of the
Why
sacks.
is Justin Fields like? What is it with younger quarterbacks? Like Fields and Burrow are the 2 big examples, but why are these guys getting sacked so much? Like, why is their pocket awareness so bad and their pocket
You know
manipulation?
whose pocket awareness isn't bad?
Daniel Jones.
Brock Purdy
Okay.
and Daniel Jones.
Mac Jones? I don't know.
Mac Jones is questionable.
Excuse you, it's Joan.
Mac Jones is questionable.
I want a better offensive line so bad. So
Yeah, the
bad.
Patriots' offensive line is killing
is-
it. Like, Mac Jones isn't playing...
abhorrent.
Mac Jones isn't playing that much worse than he was previously.
Yeah,
If
it's
really
just
worse
bad.
at all. The offensive line and the offense around him is just so much worse.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Trent Brown is normally a left tackle and designed by size because he's 6'8", 380 pounds. He's literally he's a Buick, but he's just so massive. He had to be moved to right tackle because of injuries, and now he's less of himself. And then someone else got moved to left tackle, and
Yeah,
it's just.
so-
I asked Santa for Christmas. All I wanted was a better offensive line. That's all I want. And then I didn't get it. So
I asked for a Super Bowl win in my lifetime.
Next.
This is our year. This is our year.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the fucking Cowboys fans. Jesus Christ, somebody help me. Pull me from my
It's
depths
our
of
year.
despair. Commanders lost to the Browns, and they
Speaking
didn't
of
just lose.
sad, hopeless fans.
The Browns beat the Commanders, and Deshaun Watson played decent, which sucks.
Well, I wouldn't say decent.
He had 3 touchdowns.
Okay. He
That's
was 9
decent.
of 18 for 169
That's
yards.
50%.
Yeah, that's 50%.
That's not bad.
He really
For
forced
him.
the enemy team to play.
For him, the past few weeks, that's not bad, but it's still like.
Okay, that's improvement over dog shit. But it still smells like shit and looks like shit.
Yeah,
This is true.
if you
I
polish
really
a turd,
hope
it's still a
Cleveland
turd.
I hope the Cleveland Browns move again. I'm sorry.
It's nothing to do with Cleveland. I just want I want
no.
what's his face to get
No,
the hell
I need
out.
them to move. I need them to move like somewhere else, and then like get rid of Deshaun Watson, and then they can come back when they're like ready to like be a real team.
Well, they already did that, and they became the Ravens.
Yeah.
Understood, but I'm asking
Do
them
it
to be
again.
another team. Don't change the name. Just
Send them to
change the
St. Louis.
town.
Send him to
Just
St.
change the
Louis.
place. Change the state. Go to Oklahoma City.
St. Louis.
Go to St. Louis. Yeah, go to St. Louis. They already have
The
a market
St.
there.
Louis Browns.
St. Louis Browns. That sounds amazing. All right. The Jaguars beat the Texans, and it wasn't just a beating; it was a beatdown.
That
Jags-
doesn't impress me.
The Jags had literally nothing to play for this game.
Yeah, and they still
Theoretically,
played.
they can make the playoffs if the Steelers, Dolphins, and Patriots all lose.
Yeah, which is doable. Which is
and
very doable.
They lose to the Titans, or they obviously win the division with a win against the Titans.
Yeah.
But unless those 3 teams all lose, this game was utterly meaningless. Right? The winner of next week's Jags-Titans game would win the division regardless of what happened this week.
Is it all division games this week? Yeah, right. It is.
Week 18, like always, is.
Okay.
Because they try to create drama.
Drama. All right. The Raiders lost to the 49ers. Our unbeaten streak continues. Yay.
Ooh, that was close. How'd you almost lose to Jarrett Stidham?
I think it's because he knows the system.
What?
He knows the system better than Derek Carr.
What, throwing the ball and catching it?
I mean, we also suck against running quarterbacks.
Josh
I don't know what you want.
McDaniels called like easier play calling for him.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
also
there was a lot more quarterback friendly offense this week.
I mean, also like
Yeah.
the Niners just aren't that good against running quarterbacks. We can get better at that. I mean, Brock Purdy had a game, and you know
Had
the
a
run
game,
game.
threw
And
for 284 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick.
Brock
Purdy, you're my hero.
That objectively
game.
not a bad game, but
It's-
I'm
it's
not
a
sure I
game.
would say like had a game. You know what
well,
I
he
mean?
didn't have like a big game, but he had a game. Like he had a good game.
Sure, so did
Yeah.
Danny Gray. He had a game. He had 1 rush for 9 yards.
He had no receiving. Also, George Kittle got 4 receptions for 23 yards and a touchdown. I think that's his like 3rd consecutive game with a touchdown, something like that. Third,
Woo!
something like that.
Three game
Something like that. Maybe 3 games with a touchdown in the past 4, something like that. And Christian McCaffrey had a game as well, and so did Brendan Ayuk.
Yeah,
so,
actually, McCaffrey deserves the had a game title. And you know what?
Yeah.
Ayuk does too.
Ayuk does.
100 yards in the
9
air, a
receptions.
touchdown, 16 yards on the ground.
Yeah,
I'll take it. McCaffrey had almost 100 total or 200 total yards.
Yeah, McCaffrey's a freaking beast. I love McCaffrey. Also, Deshaun Gibson, shout out to you. You got the game-sealing interception in overtime. Drake Jackson also, dude. I saw a tweet. His dad's a Raiders fan, and he was like, he had like a Raiders like beanie on or something or hat with like 49ers colors. It's the weirdest thing because Niners and Raiders fans do not like each other.
He was cheering for the Raiders the whole game.
Yes, and he had a Drake Jackson jersey on, and he's rooting for the Raiders the entire game. And Drake Jackson gets the pick, and he's like cheering for Drake Jackson. And some fan is like, "Dude, why are you cheering? Aren't you a Raiders fan?" He's like, "Yeah, but that's my son who just got the pick." And I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my god, that's awesome. I just love it so much." And then Nick Bosa, I mean, didn't really fill out the stat sheet. Got like 1 assisted tackle, no sacks, but. Gonna be honest, he won the game for us. That pick was solely forced from Nick Bosa. He basically bull rushed the lineman into the quarterback, so he couldn't step forward, and the ball was short of where the receiver was, and that caused the game. Robbie Gould missed a game-winning field goal in the 4th quarter with seconds to go, and redeemed himself by kicking the game-winning field goal in overtime. If he missed that one, I think I would have shat myself and cried. Yeah. Jets lose to
The Seahawks.
the Seahawks badly. To be honest, I didn't. I mean, I picked the Jets because I don't want the Seahawks to make the playoffs.
Geno Smith, baby.
But
Geno Smith actually hasn't been as good as he was earlier.
yeah,
in the year
Geno Smith's
lately.
kind of fallen off a bit.
Like
He
their
played
offense,
worse than Purdy.
Their
No, he
offense
didn't.
was a
No, yeah, he did.
he did.
He did.
Their
play worse than
offense
Purdy.
struggled, but they still put up 23 points. They still, I mean, their defense pretty much just had to stand there and could hold the Jets' offense to 6 points.
Yeah, I mean, DK Metcalf was held with 1 catch for 3 yards. So DK Metcalf was dog water.
You got sauced.
Tyler Lockett also was not good.
Dude.
Basically, nobody was good on that receiving corps.
Well, if Geno Smith couldn't get the ball to him, then,
That's true. Michael Jackson resurrected from the dead and got a pick. Is this the dude from... No, wait.
Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant share a secondary.
Hold up. No. I wanna figure... Is this the dude from... what's it called?
Wait, is there a guy that's named Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, but it's spelled differently.
Yeah.
Oh,
is this
okay, I was
the
about to
dude
say.
that was like...
He was named after Kobe.
I don't know. I'm thinking of like the
But it's
dude.
W.
spelled C-O-B-Y, I believe. He's a rookie from Cincinnati. Played opposite Sauce.
W.
Yeah, it is
W.
actually spelled C-O-B-Y. He plays for the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, that's what I said. Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant share a secondary.
Yo, rip Kobe. I'm baffled. The Vikings lost to the Packers,
Killed
and
by
it
the
was
Packers.
bad. Vikings, you are officially frauds. I've been saying y'all are frauds for weeks now, but it's finally apparent you guys
Frauds
suck and are losing
in
the first
what
round.
definition?
They lost to the Packers, bro. The Packers.
Yeah, but
Jay
I would
Jennings
call
was
the
held to like
Packers-
1 catch for like 15
I
yards.
mean, the Eagles almost lost.
I would call them okay. I wouldn't call them dog cheeks right now because they
I
are
would
competing for a
call them
playoff
dog
spot.
cheeks.
The Vikings are still pretty good as a team.
Overall,
You can't
but I
act
don't.
like they're not.
I don't think they're built for playoff success, though. Not if
It's hard to
not
be
this.
built for playoff success when your
You have
quarterback
Kirk
like
Cousins?
Kirk Cousins. I
Bro, what do you
don't get me
mean?
wrong.
Go, Kirk Cousins is a top 10 quarterback. Don't disrespect.
No, I've said that.
I know you have.
But
I'm
thing
messing
is,
with you.
He's not the kind of guy that can just have one of those games where he just drags his team to a win.
You know who can though? You
Aaron
know who can have
Rodgers.
those games? No.
No. Nope.
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 You know who can?
No.
If you say Brock
we saw
Purdy,
this.
I
No,
will.
no, no,
I
no, not
will.
Brock
I
Purdy.
will.
We saw this earlier. We were watching his highlights. Jimmy Garoppolo, baby.
That is blatantly false. And you know
so May.
that is false.
May. So
Correct.
me and Jack were watching Jimmy Garoppolo highlights
Man, I'm
from
gonna do
2018.
you a favor.
Me and Jack were watching Jimmy Garoppolo highlights earlier from 2019.
Jimmy
And it
Garoppolo
took-
highlights.
No, hold up, man. There's a funny story. The video was like 15 minutes long, and it took till like the 13-minute mark for him to throw over 30 yards.
Over 20, really.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to make a joke, and I
Yeah,
was.
it's just
We're
it's
like
just
5 yards, and then the
it's just
receiver
like
turns
5,
60
10 yard
yards
check
upfield.
downs, and the dude just
Yeah,
runs it
dude.
like 40 yards. Though he did throw 50 yards downfield one time.
He did,
Actually,
one-
twice.
2 times.
It was twice.
2 times.
He threw 50
No,
yards.
one was
down.
40, one was 50.
Sorry, yeah, one was 41. No, actually, one was like 60.
No, because you count it from the line of scrimmage.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So it was like 25
from
to
where he
25.
was,
From where he
proportionate, it was
like
60.
57.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take 57. But Garoppolo can lead you to some wins as long as you have a number 1 defense and great surrounding teams. The
Yawn.
Rams
Next.
lost to the Chargers. Wait,
Battle for LA.
why did I have... Wait,
Yeah, give me my credit.
this is correct. Sorry, I messed up this spreadsheet.
That's right. I got 4 wrong,
Jack
which
got
I
it
believe
right.
is how many you got right. Just kidding, you got 5.
I got 5. Get wrecked. Wait, that's not good for me. That's not... Wait. You got this wrong. You had 5 wrong, which is the amount that I got correct.
Yeah, eat shit.
The Rams did lose. The MVP Baker Mayfield can no longer hold it. Also, I'd like to just like to point everybody to Dak Prescott's Pro Football Reference page.
2021 MVP is listed as a crowning
the 2020
achievement.
the 2021 MVP is listed as a career achievement. Do you know how sad your quarterback's career had to be? Yeah. Do you know how sad your quarterback's career had to go that the 2021 MVP is listed as a career achievement?
2-time Pro Bowl, Offensive Rookie of the Year, MVP.
That is sad. Cowboys
wait,
fans.
Wait. Repeat that again. Wait, what stats does he have?
2-time Pro Bowl, 2021 MVP, 2016 Offensive Rookie of the Year.
So we just need to get Mac Offensive Rookie of the Year and MVP and one
MVP.
more Pro Bowl.
MVP, not MVP.
Yeah,
MVP.
my bad.
The Nickelodeon valuable player.
Oh, yes. My bad. Oh, even more of a high standing accolade. So we just.
Dude. You know who the first? Yo, May. Jack, you know this answer. May, who was the first ever player to receive the MVP?
The MVP?
Yes, the Nickelodeon valuable player. Who was the first ever player?
I don't care enough to.
You should know. You should know. He plays for my Steelers.
He plays for the Steelers. You
Uh,
got this. No, who is the backup quarterback for the Steelers? I'll give you a hint. He loves kissing titties.
Looks at watch condescendingly. The Steelers. Oh, they're a football team.
Man, they shouldn't take.
He used to play for the Bears and the Bills. Well, he didn't really play for the Bills.
I know it's Mitch Trubisky. I'm just
Mitch
burning
Trubisky
time.
was the first ever recipient of the Nickelodeon valuable player. He played a hell of a game. Also, Dak only got that award because Jimmy Garoppolo didn't play as well as he should have.
I'm just
throwing
really
that out there. If
He got that award because he played better than another player. That's crazy.
but guess who won the game?
Mitch should have leaned into the mic when he got that Nickelodeon award.
It's a fan-voted award, isn't it?
Yes, it's a fan-voted award, but only people that are watching
the
Nickelodeon.
Pro Bowl. I didn't say
the Pro Bowl is more prestigious than. No, it's not.
No, it's not. MVP
No,
is
it's
the-
not.
If
No,
I
it's
got
not.
the MVP, I could die tomorrow.
This is true.
It is the biggest award in football.
This is facts. Also, the Steelers beat the Ravens.
Yes, they did.
They
Yet again.
By the way, I'd just like to point out some, and then obviously the Bills Bengals game. Prayers with Damar Hamlin, and don't forget the charity for Damar Hamlin is in the link in the description if you would like to donate. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I'm just gonna throw out the playoff scenarios that are going on right now. So let me just go to NFL.com.
While he's looking that up, I'm just gonna put it out there that 2 weeks in a row now, Kenny Pickett has decided on the last drive in crunch time that he's gonna call the drive on his own and ignore what Matt Canada calls. 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, those are the only drives in which the Steelers score a touchdown, and the Steelers win the game off of that touchdown. Why does Matt Canada have a fucking job? You can literally see in the clip him going like this, shaking his head at the sideline, saying it doesn't work, then going fuck it, turning around, calling the plays, scoring the touchdown. Twice. 2 weeks in a row. Why is Matt Canada that fucking bad at his job? How is a rookie quarterback who's played like half a dozen fucking games, he's played more than that, but still, a rookie quarterback is better at calling plays than a guy who this isn't even his first year as an offensive coordinator?
I love it.
Damn
so
it,
much.
Kenny! Throw screens. No, man. I just want to throw the ball. Throw screens. God damn it! We need
Jason
more
Garrett,
check
Sean Casey. Bro,
But I will say,
Can I-
against the Raiders, Matt Canada masterclass with the tight end sweep. It worked once.
Can I be honest? Right now, we need an NFL team where Matt Canada and Jason Garrett,
Joe Judge?
Joe Judge, and Matt Patricia are fighting over calling offense.
Four
They
co-OCs.
No. They go for it every fourth down, and each one of them gets one down to call a play.
Can I just shoot myself?
Dude, that would be great television. Just put him on the Browns. Like, honestly,
They're already in
I'd
shambles.
watch every Browns game.
I would too. Dude, I would pay somebody to have like Hulu in. I'd pay someone to like have Hulu in that area just so I can
It's
watch
Sunday ticket, dude.
I went there. No. I'll
You're
add
right,
another
you're
layer
right.
to this.
Oh,
I'll add another layer to this. What they should do is they should have that like Matt Patricia, Joe Judge, and Matt Canada, right, all on a football team, and then they need to play against another football team that is literally just like you get all the football fans on a stream, and then the prime that you get like Ask Madden suggestions, and the ones with the most votes is the plays that happen.
You mean the fan-controlled football league? But
So
NFL
my idea would expose their coaching, like just their coaching mindset and how bad they are.
We just no, hold up. I have an idea. I have a better idea. Except the fans, the 4 coaches produce 4 plays, and the fans decide which play it is. But the coaches are coaching for.
I can't hear you anymore.
So
Can you hear us again?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
My fault.
So I'm gonna layer off of that one, May. So the 4 NFL coaches, right? Jason Garrett, Matt Patricia, Matt Canada, and Joe Judge. They all pick 4 plays. That gets relayed to the fans. The fans get to decide what play it is. But here's the catch. It's Bill Belichick coaching both defenses, and it's those 4 coaches coaching the offense of both teams.
I just want people. I literally have a meme on my phone.
Patricia on the other side.
Bill's just like, dude, I'm disappointed in you, bro. Like, kill off my staff.
I have a meme that's deep fried, and it's like it was never supposed to be in support of Matt Patricia, but it's designed to look that way. But it's deep fried and like dark red, and it's just a picture of Matt Patricia smiling with a clipboard, and the caption just says Matt Patricia coaches football today. And it's posted weekly in the Patriots subreddit.
Oh yeah, it has to be.
I can find it. Wait, I can find it.
Jason Garrett and Joe Judge.
Dude, Joe Judge coaches football today.
All right, so
wait.
Luckily, Jason Garrett does not coach football right now.
What if the Patriots just go screw it? Let's get Jason Garrett to run our offense. Okay, so here's
Unfortunately, he would be a downgrade.
There's no way in hell you just said that.
Yes, he would be.
Over screens every play.
Yeah. No, genuinely, Joe Judge is a better offensive coordinator than Jason Garrett, and I will die on that hill.
Was that Jason Garrett an offensive coach?
Yes.
This is fucked.
No, I am dead serious.
This is fucked.
Every single thing with the Giants the last 2 years, 2020 and 2021, every single thing that Jason Garrett touched or one of Jason Garrett's assistants touched got better once Joe Judge took over that portion of the offense. This couldn't have been more apparent than with Andrew Thomas, but it happened with the whole O-line when Judge fired Garrett's coordinator. It happened with the offensive scheme, even though you couldn't really see the results of it because then the quarterbacks were Mike Glennon and Jake Fromm, because of course Jones got hurt as soon as Garrett was out. But you did see it in 2020 against the Seahawks.
I forgot about Jake Fromm.
Jake from State from. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go over the playoff.
That's the Browns, I think, but yeah.
I'm gonna go over the playoff seeding and thingies right now. So the Chiefs currently on the 1 seed because the Bills game got postponed for good reason. If the Bills end up playing that game and they win, and then they win versus the Patriots, and it doesn't matter if the Chiefs win, Bills have the number 1 seed, Chiefs will have the 2. Bengals have the 3. Could technically grab the 2 seed.
If they beat
the Bills, if the game of the Bills-Bengals game is actually played, and the Bengals beat the Bills, and then the Bengals win, and the Bills win, doesn't matter.
Who would have thunk after they lost week 1 to Mitch Trubisky?
Yeah, that was tough. It was tough to watch.
If Brock Purdy was playing against Justin Fields, they'd probably win that game.
Probably. Or I'd take Jimmy G too. Jimmy at least knew the offense. I actually wouldn't have taken Brock over anyone in that game, or the first couple, just because Brock didn't really know the offense as well. But I would have taken Jimmy over Trey the first game. Anyway, the Chargers are fighting for the 5 seed along with the Ravens, who are the 6 seed. They both clinched the playoffs. You have the Jaguars in the hunt for the 4 seed, along with the Titans, and then you have the Patriots, Dolphins, and Steelers all on the fight for the 7 seed.
And technically the Jaguars.
Technically the Jaguars. Yeah. So pretty much this is how it works. If the Patriots win, they get the 7 seed. No ifs, ands, or buts. If the Patriots lose and the Dolphins win, it doesn't matter if the Steelers win or lose. The Dolphins get the 7 seed. Yep. If the Patriots lose, Dolphins lose, and Steelers win, the Steelers get the 7 seed. If the Patriots lose, Dolphins lose, Steelers lose,
Jacksonville gets the 7 seed by default.
Yeah, Jacksonville gets the 7 seed by
If they
default.
lose to the Titans.
If they lose to the Titans. If the Titans win and the Jaguars lose, the Titans get the 4 seed and the Jaguars get the 7 seed. It's very confusing, but it's weird as hell.
And what happens if the Jaguars win?
And if the Jaguars win
and all of those teams
lose, the Patriots get the 7 seed because the Patriots hold the tiebreaker over the Dolphins and the Steelers. All right, in the NFC, the Eagles have the 1 seed, which isn't actually locked in yet, surprisingly. The Niners, if the Eagles lose and the Niners win, the Niners take the 1 seed. It'll happen. Please don't say that. If the Vikings win, the Niners lose, and the Eagles lose, the Vikings get the 1 seed, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if they have... The Eagles have the head-to-head, so I don't think they do.
Okay,
but
so they
take
don't.
The 2 seed.
But they take the 2 seed at least. The Bucks have the 4 seed. That's settled. So it's basically...
The Cowboys can actually take over...
The Cowboys can take over the 1 seed and the division. If the Cowboys win, the Niners lose, and the Eagles lose, they get the 1 seed. And if the Niners win, the Cowboys win, and the Eagles lose, the Cowboys win the division on our de facto 2 seed. If the Giants are locked in at 6, win or lose. The Seahawks, if they win and the Packers lose, they're in the 7 seed.
And right now they hold the 7 seed.
Right now they hold the 7 seed.
For whatever that could be worth. If they all tie, I guess Seattle gets it.
If they all tie, Seattle gets it. Yeah. I don't know why if Seattle wins and the Packers win, Seattle gets the 7 seed.
No.
Otherwise, the Packers would be the 7 seed right now because they hold the tiebreaker.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
You say that, but that's not how it actually is. Packers win, they're in.
So they need to beat the Rams over between those need to. Okay, yeah, okay, or tie.
Because the Seahawks have the tiebreaker over the Lions.
So the Packers Green Bay would advance due to the better call. Okay, got it. Yes, so they hold the tiebreaker. So
that's why Seattle's listed above the Lions.
But why are they listed above the Packers though? Because the
Lions have the head-to-head.
Against the Packers?
Yes. They've met once and the Lions won.
Oh, got it. Okay. So
the Seahawks beat the Lions beat the Packers, and that's how the NFL site is listing them.
Got it. So if
As
Seattle
it stands
wins
right now, the Packers are in the driver's seat.
Yeah, so if Seattle wins, Lions win, Seattle has a tiebreaker, Seattle gets the 7 seed. If Seattle wins and the Packers win, the Packers take the 7 seed. And if the Seahawks lose and the Packers lose and the Lions win, which the Packers and Lions are playing each other this week, but if just Seattle loses, Lions win, then the Lions get the 7 seed in the West. Not the West, the NFC.
The NFC.
NFC, I'm thinking of... Yeah, okay.
All right.
That's it for playoff stuff.
Predictions? What do we think will happen?
On the predictions, what do we think will happen? So, I have the Chiefs over the Raiders.
I do as well.
May, do you have the Chiefs over the Raiders? Yes?
Oh, God, yeah. Dude, yeah, no, Patrick Mahomes is going to do Patrick Mahomes things. And
the Chiefs have something to play for.
Yeah.
The 1 seed.
Yeah, they have the 1 seed.
It's not going to be one of those fluke rest games.
Dude, I think this game is going to look like the first 5 minutes of a Law & Order SVU episode. Patrick Mahomes is going to just completely assault them. It's going to get ugly, and I think Raiders fans are going to march down to the stadium and throw Josh McDaniels into a dumpster.
Though I will say, Josh McDaniels, for the first time this year, I don't know if he was just trying to push out Derek Carr all year, but he actually called a decent game against the Niners. And he called a quarterback-friendly game for Jarrett Stidham, which was bizarre.
Yeah.
Where was that offensive play calling all year? He called the worst non-scripted offense all year leading into that game, and then suddenly just called a great game against the best defense in football with a backup quarterback who's never started?
Yeah.
What?
To be honest, I thought the Niners would steamroll the Raiders, and we actually won in overtime, so that was a little scary. Though the Niners tend to not do well against scrambling quarterbacks, so that's
it still doesn't
Lamar.
help the fact that Stidham passed for a lot of yards.
That's true. That's because he can get out of the pocket, and that breaks down everything. That breaks down defense. But that's we didn't do good. We never do good against Mahomes. We don't do good against Lamar or.
And you're not going to do well against Daniel Jones in the NFC Championship game.
He's not going to play well when he plays Mac Jones in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Brother, if it's Mac Jones and Brock Purdy, I'm taking Brock over Mac just because of
I'm taking Pickett.
You take a pick. If Mac Jones and
Kenny
Brock
Pickett
Pickett.
will show up. Kenny Pickett will show up, and he
Kenny
will just
Pickett
start
gonna
playing
get, like,
football.
Yeah.
somehow is re-signed by the fucking Patriots mid.
Yeah, the Steelers are going to loan him to the Patriots for a game.
This isn't.
Hey, I hear
soccer.
you're good in big games.
This isn't soccer. What is
Eat
this?
shit.
What do you think
This is
about the
not
Bill?
soccer.
I don't care. Eat
Brock
shit.
Purdy's. I think Brock Purdy's a good player, but
No,
Kenny
Brock
Pickett's
Purdy
also a
genuinely
very
said
good
he thinks
quarterback,
he
and
needs to
we need to
I
do anything.
genuinely believe him.
What quarterback isn't going to say, oh, other than Ben Roethlisberger last year, what quarterback isn't going to say, yeah, this team, I can lead them to a Super Bowl? I mean, Ben Roethlisberger last year,
Justin Fields.
I think Justin Fields will still say he can.
He can't.
Deshaun
He can't pass
Kaiser.
for shit.
Literally any quarterback will say that they can.
Yeah,
have
but
to have
Brock's
that
been playing
confidence to play
good
quarterback.
though. Like that's.
Brock's been playing
I don't know.
He's been playing in the
He
Shanahan system.
has multiple passing touchdowns.
I
every
think
game of his
Daniel
career.
Jones is
Please.
too busy combing his hair and looking handsome and sexy.
Daniel Jones, I mean, I know that that's a joke, but he actually has, like, some of the most boring, but also, like, he's the ideal guy that you want representing your franchise as far as in interviews.
Dude, his interviews
And also
are so
just in
boring.
general.
They're so funny.
They're
You
so
know-
boring,
you know
but
who's-
they're exactly what you want them to say. That's what
Yeah,
makes them boring.
you know who's you compared him to Eli Manning with that, and I completely agree with that.
And
Yeah.
even on the sideline, like he got a standing ovation this week because he had a good game. Like the crowd was chanting Daniel Jones, whatever. He got pulled in the middle of a drive, so the crowd could give an ovation. Yeah, whatever. On the sideline, talking about that ovation, Nick Gates was having a conversation with them, and every single time Nick was like, "Dude, you're the man. You did this shit. Soak it in." He's like, "Yeah, the team, blah blah blah, the team, blah blah blah, the team." Like he just lives that.
Yeah,
It's strange.
I see that from Josh Allen as well. Like Josh Allen's all about the
Josh
fucking
Allen.
team.
Josh Allen is a lot like kind of louder and more friendly about it.
Yeah, but he's like Daniel Jones, where
about
it's
the
all
team.
team. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
never him,
yeah.
which is
You know who's also like that?
So scary to see that.
You know who's also like that? Brock Purdy. Dude, I'm not kidding. Like Brock is literally the come out and said like, Jimmy and Trey have done so much for me. Like I like don't give me any like praise. Give them the praise because they've done everything.
Hardcore media training.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, dude. That's what I want to hear out of my quarterback.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
That's what I want to hear out of my quarterback.
Garoppolo. I'm
gonna teach
you how to look sexy.
Bro, Jim Garoppolo's actually a sexy man, though. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
I had the Jags over the Titans. Fuck the Titans.
I
had
do
the
as well.
Jags. I had the
I mean,
Jags.
Trevor Lawrence, I said it when they played the Giants, and people are kind of catching on more. He's legit. Like,
Trevor
this
Lawrence
year,
is
he's
him.
become-
I'm dead serious. Like he's
He's become the guy that people thought he was going to be last year before the Urban Meyer.
Go
experiment.
figure. You don't have a dog shit freaking head coach, Urban Meyer, as your head coach, and you're good. Like I don't. What? I didn't know
That's
that
what
was.
happens when you don't kick the kicker.
I forgot that happened.
But no, Trevor Lawrence is good enough that I think he on his own can win this game. And the Titans are in free fall. They're going to be starting Josh Dobbs.
Oh, dude, Jaguars by 100.
That defense had them competitive against the Cowboys, but like
Not against Trevor Lawrence.
sorry, but Trevor
Lawrence
Lawrence
is so much better
this
than
year.
Dak. Yes.
Like at least this
Fuck the
year. I can't
Cowboys.
say anything about moving forward, but at least this year.
I'm gonna throw this out for Cowboys fans. Daniel Jones is better than Dak Prescott
This year.
this year. This year. He has competent head coaching and play calling, and he's officially better than Dak.
Okay, so give.
Don't
Wait, you're saying
remember
right
this,
now.
Cowboys fans,
Wait.
your quarterback. You overreact to your dog shit quarterback. There's a
So-
reason he didn't win versus the Niners last year. There's a reason he messed up that
So,
quarterback
yes.
draw. There's a reason
I
he
just-
has never won a. Well, he has won a playoff game.
Here's what I want to say. Wait. So you're
There's a
saying
reason
that
your
if
team sucks.
Yes.
Bozo.
listen,
Yeah.
if you give Daniel Jones CeeDee Lamb, he will do better than Dak Prescott will.
dude, Daniel Jones has
Absolutely.
been doing good with practice squad receivers. You
The
think
Cowboys
like,
have 3 receivers, probably 4 with T.Y. Hilton, who are all better than anything the Giants have. At least as far as like general recognition.
and just because the stats say they did not don't say
yeah, my
that.
favorite was today there was a Cowboys
Yeah.
fan who posted the season stats of Noah Brown and Michael Gallup against Richie James
Richie
and
James
Isaiah
and
Hodgins.
Isaiah Hodgins.
Who, by the way, if you don't know who Richie James and Isaiah Hodgins are,
Richie James has been
Good.
a fringe bad player who
Richie James was an edge of the roster guy who was pretty much only rostered with the Niners as a returner and is only
Yeah,
rostered with
and
the
he
Giants
was
because
not
of a
a good
desperate need for
returner.
receivers.
He got like maybe 100 something yards, like 200, 300 yards a season maximum with the
He had like
Niners.
20 yards per kick return.
and 20 yards with kick return. No, I'm talking about receiving yards.
Oh.
He
yeah.
didn't have that many receiving yards.
And Isaiah Hodgins was a waiver claim off of the Bills, who had like 4 catches in his career until joining the Giants.
And I think we should all.
And Gallup just got like paid by the Cowboys.
Yeah, Gallup is not good. I don't know.
He's good.
He's good. I don't know why they kept
He's
him over
recovering from an
Amari.
ACL. I don't know why
but,
they
like,
paid him when he tore his ACL, but
understood,
like he was
but, like,
good, and he.
I
will
don't
be
know
good
why
again.
you didn't like why they traded Amari Cooper for
And then
literally
paid Gallup.
nothing and then paid like Gallup. I get
It's
Amari.
cap
No,
hits. It's to keep
I
Zeke.
I know, but I know Amari Cooper is older and such, but like he's a better receiver.
It was forced by cap reasons because of Zeke's contract.
Screw Zeke, he's garbage.
Yeah, but they locked themselves into that contract, and the only way to get out of it was trading.
Bro,
Cooper.
Jerry World isn't a mess.
Well, it's because he likes Zeke. Jerry runs the team the way that he wants to, and if he wants to pay Zeke, I'll let him do it as a Giants
You know,
fan.
screw it. The rest of the NFC thanks you for paying Zeke. So
Yeah,
we don't...
Cowboys fans have been trying to blame the fact that Daniel Jones has been better than Dak this season on the fact that Dak has a worse supporting cast, which I think the New York Giants are probably the one team in football that you cannot make that argument.
You could
Like,
also
you can't even
also the
pretend
Texans.
to make that argument. Well, the
Well,
Texans still
just
have Brandon
aren't
Cooks.
good. Yeah,
Brandon
that's
Cooks
true.
is still a legit wide
That's
receiver
true.
one.
Y'all should trade for him.
They were thinking about it, and then the Texans were asking for way too much.
Probably just
So the Giants claimed Isaiah Hodgins.
Kelvin Benjamin.
No, please, no.
Bring
no,
back Funchess.
No, not Funches. Ted Ginn.
Anyway.
Ted Ginn.
Moving on.
Ted Ginn.
I've got the
Ted
Bengals over the Ravens because I don't know if this game happens, but if it does, there's no way I'm not picking the Bengals.
Yeah, they're
That's-
overall a better team.
Well, also just after all of that, I'm not going to pick against them. No shot.
Yeah, I'm not either. I think they're gonna be playing with heavy hearts, and I think that will.
What
if they
think
play,
ye, Matrix?
I think they're gonna win.
Wait, who are my options?
Bengals and Ravens.
And the Ravens?
You got the Ravens?
Bengals and Ravens. Who do you
Yeah,
got?
I'm gonna pick the Bengals.
Bengals? All right.
And out of the
Did you have Jags or Titans?
Jags or Titans.
Jags.
All right.
All right,
You're in agreement so far.
all right. We have
Steelers, Browns.
Steelers. I have the Steelers.
I'm not
also
rooting
have
for the
Steelers.
Browns.
Steelers
Mistake
it
by the
is.
lake. That's
Um,
that's the Browns. If you didn't know, but I am
The
I am
poo.
ready for
I
Mistake by the
refuse to
mean the
refuse to
poo?
root for him.
lake. Yeah.
I just called them poo because
I
they're
refuse-
the Browns and. Poop
I mean,
is
A,
brown.
it's the Steelers, and if the Steelers win, there's a solid chance to make the playoffs.
Also,
Because
I want to point this out. The Browns logo, they're called the Browns. Their logo's fucking orange. Why don't you be called the Oranges?
because that would be too good of a name.
That's true. They're
Okay.
garbage. All right. I have the Vikings over the Bears.
I do as well. Oh, May. First off, who do you
Yeah,
have?
Vikings or Bears?
Vikings. Vikings.
Yes,
I also have the Vikings, and Peterman is starting for the Bears.
Peter Goat. May?
Are you not moved by Nathan
Are
Peterman?
you not moved by
No.
Nathan Peter Goat? 5 interceptions in one half
dude.
No.
Peterman is going to carry these Bears to the biggest victory this season.
in franchise history.
It's going to be 77-3 because they kick a field goal. And Kirk Cousins is going to actually retire on the spot. And Peterman is going to magically transfer to the Vikings
Okay.
and lead them to the Super Bowl.
Okay, so here's the thing. The Bears' biggest point differential win is 57 points. I see them
Bears
winning
by
by
60.
Yep. All right.
I have the Bills over the Pats. And again, they're playing with heavy hearts. Normally, if tragedy strikes, that just out of normalcy, if tragedy strikes, the team that has the tragedy and feels it plays better. You see that with Brett Favre. You see that with Isaiah Thomas in basketball. You saw that with I don't know, a lot of other players. Quan Alexander when he played for the Bucks had an amazing game. So I'm gonna go with that. I also think the Bills are a better team, so I think the Bills are gonna beat the Pats. May, who do you got?
For
Bills, Pats.
oh, we're gonna get touched. Unfortunately, it's gonna be the Bills.
Yeah.
I also have the Bills.
Yeah, we all have those. I have the Jets over the Dolphins.
I do as well for the Steelers' playoff hopes. It's the Steelers.
I'm gonna say Jets just for the memes.
Also,
Oh my
the
God.
Dolphins are on their third quarterback. It's Skylar Thompson and Mike Glennon are going to be their quarterbers.
Start
on
long
Sunday.
Daddy Long Neck.
Please
start
I
Daddy
don't want to
Long
have
Neck.
to watch him.
No, I do. I want to watch him. I mean, dude, I'm not.
That game is going to be on TV here, and I'm going to watch it because I'm going to be rooting for the Jets. If I have to watch Mike Glennon football again, I might commit. I can't do that. I already had enough Mike Glennon football last year. I had too much Mike Glennon football last year. I don't know how I made it.
Mike Glennon for the dub, bro. Mike Glennon by 50.
Dude, Mike Glennon could get. He took the snap and just walked right into a D lineman. He's like, I don't feel like throwing it. I'm kind of sore. Just sack me.
So that's awesome. I love Mike Glennon. I love myself some Mike Glennon. I have the Bucks over the Falcons.
I have the Falcons over the Bucks because the Bucks have clinched the division.
Never bet against Tom Brady.
The Bucks have nothing to play for. Yes, Tom Brady
Brady's
wants to play. He wants to keep his rhythm, whatever else. But this is a Falcons team that's starting a rookie quarterback and actually has things to play for as far as player development. Desmond Ridder looked much better last game, and will hopefully keep improving. And the Bucks are the Bucks.
I have a question. Don't the Falcons want a worse seeding for their pick?
That's never something that you play for as an athlete. They're playing to develop a rookie quarterback and to develop a rookie receiver and a young tight end.
I forgot they're not the Texans.
They
don't need to
no
tank.
team is intentionally tanking on the player level.
Okay.
The Eagles did that once in a game, and that got their head coach fired because the locker room was so pissed.
This is true.
The management may assemble such a bad team that it's hard for them to win games.
Like the
But
Texans?
the players themselves will never do anything other than try as hard as they can to win a game.
I would like to argue that the Giants also fall a part of that put together shitty team. Because they were not supposed to be good. Their team is coached up fucking amazing.
They weren't trying to tank.
I'm not trying to say they're gonna.
Yeah.
They're trying to. I'm just saying their roster is not built to win games, and they're
behind the Texans.
Exactly, and they're not built to win games, and they're still winning games for some reason. I don't know. Understand how that works.
That wasn't them being built to lose. That was just them being built to try to get back to normal cap. So they didn't restructure contracts. They couldn't afford to bring anyone in, and they might cut a bunch of players.
And they might cut Kenny Galladay. So
they hopefully will. It'll save them $14 million.
Maybe he should go to maybe he should go to the Rams so he can play with Stafford again. I have the May. Who do you have, the Bucks or the Falcons?
Bucks.
Yeah. I have the Panthers over the Saints because
Panthers.
I do as well.
Panthers.
It would be funny though if they won. I just want to say that it would be hilarious.
Sam Darnold train.
Sam Darnold isn't.
The Saints were still alive in the playoffs until the Packers won against the Vikings.
Fuck. Vikings, you fucked it. I have the Colts over the Texans. I've
got the Texans.
Who do you got, Jack or May? Do you have the Texans or do you have the Colts?
Colts.
The Colts are on such a spiral. I mean, they're starting Sam Ehlinger. They've been progressively getting worse.
Sam Ellen Goat.
Okay. They've progressively been getting worse over Saturday's tenure, and they're horrible. Meanwhile, the Texans, didn't they just sneak off a win against the Titans? Which the Titans are in their own free fall, but the Texans are playing better football, I think, right now than the Colts have been. And so...
Wait, is Daddy Longneck V2 playing?
I think that the Texans win.
Is Daddy Longneck V2 playing?
I believe so.
If so...
The giraffe has arrived.
I'm sorry, I have the Texans. I lied. I got Daddy Longneck. I got son Longneck.
All right, Cardinals Niners. Who you got, May?
Who you got? Cardinals or Niners, May?
Oh.
Do it.
This one's tough.
Say it.
This one's gonna be tough. I mean,
say it.
I mean, on paper.
The David Blau Cardinals
you can't say
elite.
that, May. You cannot say on paper. On paper, they are garbage.
I mean,
paper,
listen.
Cardinals, man,
I know. Listen, I know the Niners are garbage. You don't have to insult them like that.
Brother,
shit.
It's gonna fall. Please fix it. We're good. I have the Cardinals over the 49ers for reasons that I've explained in previous weeks.
I have the 49ers for obvious reasons.
May?
For the memes, I'm gonna take the Cardinals for the memes.
Let's go.
For fuck's sake, May. God damn it.
I'm proud of you.
I have the Commanders over the Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys.
I have the Cowboys over the Commanders because however much
dude, at the end of the season, dude, all the weird wins that shouldn't happen always at the end of the season, and I would love to see over the Cowboys.
Oh wait, Sam Howell is starting for the Commanders because they're eliminated.
No, I don't root for Dan Snyder at all.
But I'm rooting for the Cowboys as well.
I don't root for Jerry World most of the time. So
I can't root for the Cowboys like in good faith, but I can never root for the Commanders. A, their fans suck. B, their ownership sucks. C, half
the
of their
Commanders
players suck.
Fuck Chase Young. You are so much worse than.
Wait, Jack. Are you saying
No, you
that?
are
Are you
so-
saying that the
Chase-
Jack? Are you saying
Yes.
that the Commanders are just Brian Dable away from being a good team? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, objectively, yes,
Please,
they have a very
hold
good
up.
roster.
Hold up, no. They're Brian Dable and Wink Martindale away from being
Hey,
good.
don't disrespect Mike Kafka like that.
Who?
The offensive coordinator.
Brother, Brian Dable's offensive coach. Is he not?
He doesn't call the plays. He doesn't run the
Alright.
offense. Kafka runs the offense.
All right, so the Washington Commanders, or the wrong name, the Washington Football Team, as I like to call them, their actual should be name, is
They really should have stayed as a football
they
team.
really should have. Like, I know they did it for like merchandise sales, but like for the love of God, that is like the closest you're gonna get to European football ever, like football team. Yeah, Dan Snyder, fuck Dan Snyder, but I fuck the Cowboys even more. I have the Rams over the Seahawks. I am all in the Lions hype train.
I'm gonna pick this. I want to pick. Fuck! I like both of these teams.
But Baker, remember Baker.
Is Baker
Mayfield.
gonna play?
Yeah, Baker's playing.
Then I'm gonna root for Baker.
Let's go.
I got the Seahawks because
You're a traitor.
okay, I like Baker, but I would rather see the Seahawks make the playoffs.
Why? Why not the Lions, bro? They've been
Because
through
Geno.
so much.
I love Geno.
Just because. Whatever. Actually, that makes sense. He's an ex-Giant player, but
I love Geno. He's a fucking Ben McAdoo's like weirdest storyline ever. And of course now it's all working out for him. But also he's just a fun guy. He's a good dude.
Wait, he was the guy who was gonna start in place of Eli, right?
So when Ben McAdoo like benched Eli, first of all, that's not even accurate. Eli benched himself, but that's a separate story. Geno Smith was to start a few games, and then Davis Webb was to start the rest of the season. Eli
Y'all
Manning
could
was-
have had freaking Geno Smith. Dude, your offense would be like 100 times better, bro. It's Geno Smith.
You know, he actually did play a game and sucked.
Maybe that's why he's not on the Giants.
But also about Eli benching himself. I mean, reminder that the storyline was that, oh yeah, Ben McAdoo benched Eli because Mara wanted to scapegoat him. A, Mara signed off on this plan, and B, the original plan was for Eli Manning to play the first half of these games and for the other quarterbacks to play the second half to evaluate what they had on the roster. And Eli said, if I'm not playing the whole game, I'm not playing any of the game, do not play me. And that is how that happened.
Yeah. So Eli Manning caused his own downfall.
Which, no, he didn't cause his own... Like, that is
Well, he
fair
did.
for Eli to say.
Understood, but he also
But it has to be
ruined his Iron
acknowledged
Man
that
streak.
Mara signed off on that, and Eli asked to be benched.
I know, but like he his Iron Man streak, you know.
Yeah,
like...
and he voluntarily ended that so that the other quarterbacks would get playing time. Because if
But
the
then
team
the
wasn't
fans
planning on
didn't allow
starting
them to. So it's like
it- Well, no, then the fans didn't like it, and the national media didn't like it. So then Mara, instead of having signed off on that plan, completely changed face, scapegoated McAdoo when they made that plan together, and fired McAdoo and the GM Jerry Reese like the next day.
McAdoo looks like he owns a bowling alley.
He does. He does look like that. I don't think he does own a bowling alley, to be clear.
what's his name?
Ben McAdoo?
No.
Ben McAdoo looks like he sexually identifies as a 1994 Honda Civic hatchback.
No, he was saying a McAdoo.
Oh, I thought you were saying Mara owned. Does Ben
No.
McAdoo own a bowling alley?
I love how it says own the Texans. Nope.
No, there's nothing about him owning a bowling alley. Though he should invest in one.
Anyway, he's cooking with Sam Darnold. The New
Yeah.
York rejects in Carolina are working something right now.
Wait, McAdoo's...
Yeah, he's the Panthers' offensive coordinator. Handpicked by Matt Rule.
What the fuck?
He was the hire. Matt Rule fired Joe Brady as offensive coordinator and hired McAdoo to save his job. Going into this year, he had to pick a better OC to save his job. Find a better quarterback. And Rule picked McAdoo and Baker Mayfield.
And it worked out.
Well,
at the end
no,
it worked
Rule
out.
got fired. Mayfield got cut.
That's true. But
But
then
it's working out with
McAdoo's
Sam
worked out.
Darnold. McAdoo is
McAdoo's
cooking
working
right
out.
now.
Yeah. All right, I have the Broncos over the
Wait,
Chargers.
did you skip the Giants Eagles?
Oh, I have the Giants over the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. I want the 1 seed.
I had the Eagles over the Giants because I understand common sense.
Nope. I want the
Any
1 seed.
thoughts?
I'm gonna pick the Eagles because I want to see good football teams win football games.
I want to see the Eagles become frauds and lose to the Giants, and then lose to the Packers in the playoffs. And
it would be so fun for the Eagles to lose to the Giants, for the Giants to be able to hold that over them, for the Giants to cost them the 1 seed, for all of that to happen.
And then I want the
Eagles
to lose to the Packers, or the Seahawks, or the Lions, whoever the fuck it is.
Honestly, they almost lost to the Packers already.
Yeah,
they rematch in the playoffs with a healthier Packers team. They probably do lose that game.
Yes, and then we have nobody to worry about. Okay, well,
Nobody to worry about.
Well, I'm not afraid of the Packers.
I'm
not.
I would be worried about the Cowboys.
I'm not worried about the Cowboys either.
And I would be worried about the Giants.
I'm more worried about the Giants than any other team because they do have the Giants are known for being massive underdogs and fucking up everyone's plans.
On one hand, the Cowboys in the playoffs are the Cowboys in the playoffs, but on the other hand,
and it's also Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs versus the Niners.
It's that Cowboys front seven against a rookie quarterback. Regardless of how good Brock Purdy has been, when you have Micah Parsons breathing down your neck every play.
Gonna be honest, he's played better people with Bosa, so I'm not afraid.
That's in practice, though. That's different.
It doesn't matter. He still played against better competition.
You'd think Dak Prescott would be better against pressure if he played against Micah Parsons every day.
He's not, though.
Yeah.
Because he sucks. I have the Broncos over the Chargers.
Okay.
I have the Broncos over the Chargers. I believe in Russell Wilson. Even though I didn't the first 17 weeks of the season, and I want him to succeed, so I have the Chargers.
That offense does look much better post-Hackett.
Also, May, I just want to get your thing. You have the Giants or the Eagles? You have the Eagles.
Use the Eagles.
Eagles, because I like good football teams.
Speaking of good football teams, I assume you have the Chargers, who are fighting for the 5 seed?
Yeah.
I do as well.
And then, May, who do you have out of Lions-Packers?
Oh, fuck.
I have the Packers, you have...
I have the Lions.
I'll pick the I'll pick the Packers.
Alright.
Might as well watch some Aaron Rodgers scramble.
Alright.
Love me a good Aaron Rodgers scramble.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Any closing remarks, May?
So basically, right?
Boys.
There's this guy named Daniel Jones, and he's just so hot, and I just...
Jimmy Garoppolo
It's a bit. No.
There's this guy named Eli Manning, and he's just...
This is so bad. Hey, May,
have you heard about Chad Powers? Have you heard about Chad Powers?
Oh, no, fuck off. Fuck off. No. Not Eli Manning, bro. No.
Anyway.
It's not Eli Manning, it's Chad Powers.
Goodbye, good night, fuck the Cowboys.